Hello, beautiful beings, love and laughter, Tanya Rainforce here. So in this video, I'm going to share the structures of how to set up a shamanic journey. So through what I'm going to talk about in this video, you could try doing your own shamanic journey from just what I'm going to tell you here. But tomorrow I will actually make a meditation or a guided meditation that you can walk through and try and listen to try it. But this one I'm just going to walk through it with you. So just like you would do with meditation or taking space for yourself to relax, it's good. I shamanic journey sitting up like I do meditating, but you can do it laying down. You can do it standing, but I think probably sitting is probably the best one. So you'll want to get in a quiet place where you can at least have 20 minutes to yourself. Maybe have a blanket, be cozy and comfortable. You'll want to have a journal and a pen because you'll take notes afterwards. I think that's about it. Oh, you want an eye covering. It's helpful to have complete dark. And then maybe headphones to listen to the meditation, or if you want to just transcribe it from this video and remember it and do it, then that works too. Okay, so once you're sitting down, you're comfortable, you got your eye mask on, you close your eyes, and you want to envision yourself going through a cosmic womb space, or a hole, a portal, like going through the tree like Alice does. Some people go through the sunset. Some people go in a hole in the tree, or some people just go in a hole in the ground, or something like that. Some kind of hole where it's like you're going through into a different realm, a different reality. So you're gonna do that, and then when you pop out on the other side, this is what we will do first to set up the structure. So you want to call in the directions, or if you want to call in the directions in your own way, like I said in another video when I was talking about shamanism, some people use pillars like witchcraft. They use pillars or they use towers. I've done that before with some of my witchier friends. But I'm trained more on the native side of things, so the directions resonate with me, and they might with you as well. So we start in the east because that's where new beginnings are, and the animal of the east is eagle. So we call in the direction of the east, the direction of new beginnings, we call in eagle. And then we move into the direction of the south, the direction of coyote, a playful energy, fool-like energy, high emotions, lots of playfulness. Then we move to the direction of the west, the direction of bear, the time of cycle where everything is dying and starting to slow down. We go inward, we reflect, we take account of what we went through and reflect on what went on in the summer. And then we call in the direction of the north. The direction of the north is buffalo, and buffalo calf pipe woman. That is direction of the ancestors, the place of stillness, slowing down, going inward, resting, finding the wisdom within. Okay? Then we call in Father Sky, the vast sky of infinite wisdom. Maybe we think of angels or golden light. Then we call on Mother Earth. Mother Earth's grounding energy. She cradles us in her mother energy. And then we call on Great Spirit, and Great Spirit's in the heart. Okay? So now we've called in the directions. Sacred space has been laid. Then we go ahead and move into something that we can sit in and be enclosed in to journey. Mine's a canoe. You could just start with that. I suggest that you start with the images that I provide just to get the hang of it. But if you're very visual like I am and you're already thinking of what would resonate with you, go ahead and do it your way. Use your intuition. So I'm in a canoe and I sit down, and sometimes I visualize what I'm wearing and sometimes I don't. So I'm at the shore, I'm in a canoe, and then I bring up my feminine ancestry on my left side, and I visualize this beautiful pink ball of smoke, and this horse pokes its nose out and neighs and rears up. She's telling me she's present. And then I have a parrot that shows up, and it's usually sitting on the horse, and it usually says something funny. Probably want a cracker. What kind of adventure are we going on? And then I go over to my masculine ancestors, and a beautiful ball of blue smoke shows up for them. And this beautiful wolf, this gray wolf, steps up and goes, "Oh," to let me know that he's present. And he's usually accompanied by a red-tailed hawk. And then the hawk might make a few noises to let me know that it's present. And so now I've got my ancestors. Now I put up my protection. Now my protection is an old growth, ancient forest of Ents and huge trees. Like I see it from pretty much like almost a 360 view around me and the whole boat. It's just huge. They're tall, ancient wisdom, love. They protect me. I feel protected in the forest. Trees feel protective to me. I feel safe pretty much in all situations with trees. So that's my protection. Yours might be a shield. Yours might be Romans. It could be other things. Whatever you feel protected by, put behind you. And then we have a guide in the front. Now, if you've never done a shamanic journey, it's good to do a shamanic journey with your first intention to be, show me my first guide. Or maybe you've done it before and you're trying a different way that I'm providing here. So then you put your guide in the front of the boat. Mine is usually an owl. And so I've got my guide. So then that's the place where I then set my intention. If you're gonna journey to get your first spirit guide, I'd say, show me what I need to know to meet my first spirit guide. Or if you're not doing that one, I would say, show me what I need to know about blank. If there's a challenge in your life that you need more energy on, if there's a situation that you don't quite know which way to go, state it. And then from there, you kind of just see where your imagination takes you. Now, some people say that they don't see anything the first time, or it's black, or they don't know what to do next. But basically, you let your intuition and your imagination unfold. Now me, I'm a very visual person when it comes to closing my eyes. So a whole world just emerges for me in almost every time. Images, places, galore. I have a very active inner world. So, but you might not be like that, and that's okay. I've been journeying with so many different people. So whatever you get, even if it feels like it's not anything, it's okay, because that's part of the process. I journeyed with people who started out just seeing black and nothing happened, and they thought that it wasn't working, but that's what they're supposed to have. Maybe their first time, or maybe they've got a block. Maybe they just need to sit in the blackness a few times to experience it to know. Oh, and I forgot to mention, while you're in the journey, you want to have some kind of trance music playing, and I would usually use a drum. I will provide the link of the the drum track that I use, but in the the shamanic journey that I'm going to make for you guys, I'm going to actually play my drum to do it, but I also provide the one that I listen to. So you'll have that playing, and that creates a trance-like energy to help you let go of the physical world and to relax, and to help your imagination kick in, help your subconscious start taking over. So pay attention. If you're one of the people who gets black, there's always something there to discover. Maybe you're feeling something. Notice in your body what you might be feeling. Maybe you just see colors in your third eye. That's something. Take note of it. Maybe you smell something. Maybe you just smell hints of an animal or hints of food or something. There's going to be some clue there. Maybe you hear things. So take note of what you hear. Maybe you feel vibrations. Maybe you feel sensations in certain parts of your body. So just try not to get frustrated if you're feeling like nothing's happening, and just tune into all your senses and see what you pick up. And just make note of that, be with that. And try not to force it, and try not to get frustrated, because that is very common for people who, maybe need to harness their inner eye a little bit more, that they'll get frustrated because they're just seeing black. Or another common one is you'll get information that doesn't make sense. That is part of the beauty of shamanic journeying. We're in the feminine energy here, and a lot of this kind of energy isn't going to make sense. And that's why the power of the group is so powerful, because we see patterns in other people's stuff that we might not. So again, try not to get frustrated and just accept what you see. And you might get some really weird stuff that is just completely off the wall. And that's half the fun of shamanic journeys. I love it. I remember one where I was a purple cloud wrangler. What the heck even is that? I think that I was lassoing clouds and like controlling the weather for like something that I wanted to have nice weather for or something. What's another really weird one? I think for like one healing, I was up in a tree. I was pressed up into the core of a tree, and like the tree was doing energy healing on me. Or sometimes I'll go swimming into the water, and I can breathe underwater, and I'm swimming with different animals, and they're telling me things. Just the wildest things can happen there, because when you're in the spirit realm, anything goes. So be open to weird stuff. Honestly, it's my favorite part. So you're gonna sit in there, and I suggest maybe for your first time, at least listen to the drum music and be in the journey for at least 10 minutes. And then you're gonna come back to the shore and park your boat, whatever you're in, and you're going to thank your guide, or pay attention. Also, if you're journeying for your first spirit guide, be open to seeing animals or hearing animals or smelling animals in any way. Look for any clues of an animal. It doesn't matter what kind of clues that you're getting or how it shows up. Animals can show up in the most strangest ways. Feeling, tasting, touching, smelling, all of it. So don't hold any one thing as too weird or not enough. And usually you don't just go with the first animal. You kind of, if you're a person who's getting a lot of information, I'd go around and see at least 3 animals and really connect with them and interview them and say, well, are you my spirit guide? Well, are you my spirit guide? And really connect with them to really see which one is your spirit guide. So either way, whatever information you get, you can find what you need. Okay, so you stay open to the animals. And so once you come back to the shore, you're gonna thank your guide or your new guide. Then you're going to thank your protection. You're gonna thank your ancestors for showing up. And then you're going to get out of your boat and you're gonna walk back to the hole that you climbed into, and then you're gonna reverse do the directions. You're gonna say, Great Spirit, thank you so much for showing up for this journey. Mama Earth, thank you so much for showing up for this journey. Father Sky, thank you so much for showing up for this journey. Direction of the North, Buffalo, White Buffalo Calf Pipe Woman, thank you so much for showing up for this journey. I now close you down. Direction of the West, direction of Mama Bear, thank you so much for showing up for this journey. I now close you down. Direction of the South, the direction of Coyote, thank you so much for showing up for this journey. I now close you down. Direction of the East, the direction of Eagle, thank you so much for showing up for this journey. I now close you down. And then you come out of it, the hole, and then you open your eyes. And then I take like 5-10 minutes to write down what you discovered. And then, you know, kind of just give yourself a little playroom with that, what you wrote down, and kind of wonder about it a little bit and see where there's signs and clues of things. It's kind of like a little bit of a puzzle piece. There's learning to be had in it. There's clues to be shown. There's riddles and rhymes and symbolism and all that kind of stuff. You know, and certain animals mean certain energies, and so that can have a message, or maybe it has a different energy or meaning to you as well. So the limitless possibilities are beautiful, and it's like cosmic playtime. I just so much enjoy myself doing these. They're fun. So if you do try this method through this video, go ahead and put in the comments what you found or what your experience was. I'd love to hear it. If you got any questions or comments about what I've talked about here, go ahead and put a comment down there. If you're already a person who is familiar with shamanic journeys, how does my process differ, or how is it similar to the way you know? Yeah, and maybe just add something that you liked or you learned. I open up the conversation. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a like or subscribe if you feel called. If not, no big deal. Yeah, I think that's all I got for now. I'm Tanya Rainbow Horse. I'm Tanya Rainbow Horse, and I really appreciate you showing up to receive the message here. And I look forward to making that shamanic journey for you, and I will post that up tomorrow. Until that next video, love and laughter.